Bro, Mihawk might genuinely be the greatest depiction of ambition and the most realistic depiction of ambition I have ever seen. If I was to ask you about the themes of One Piece, we could all agree on this. It's about dreams, the ambition and the will behind that dream, and the freedom to pursue that dream. One Piece is a series where ambition is put on a pedestal. Luffy says he wants to become the Pirate King repeatedly. Zoro says he wants to become the world's greatest swordsman. Blackbeard wants to rule the entire world. These dreams are put on a pedestal, so much so that Zoro said he'd rather die than give up on his dream. Almost as if he is saying that without his dream, that Zoro sees no worth in life, that he himself is worthless without his dream. Implying that only when he achieves his dream, only then will he be happy, only then will he feel complete and fulfilled. But then you have Mihawk, the man who did accomplish it all, the world's greatest swordsman himself, and yet he is unfulfilled, he is empty, miserable and bored. Shouldn't he be happy? Shouldn't he be in a state of bliss like Zoro thinks he will be? He achieved his dream after all, but that's exactly why, to me, he is the greatest depiction of ambition, because whenever I have achieved a goal in life, the moment is fleeting. Eventually, I too feel empty and bored, seeking a new challenge to fulfill that void. The same way Mihawk's boredom leads to him seeking a new challenge, even if it means destroying Don Krieg's fleet like a fodder crew. That's why when he saw Zoro's willpower and spirit, he finally saw someone who could cure his boredom and give him a new challenge. It's the same way Kaido became depressed, who could give him a proper fight. Being the best at something may seem cool on the surface, but it's actually very isolating. Achieving your goals won't make you happy, but it's the process of getting there that will actually make you be happy. We have seen the same sentiment when Luffy shouted at Usopp for almost making Rayleigh spoil the One Piece. Luffy said that he would quit being a pirate if he found out, that he would never go on a boring adventure. The key word there being adventure, because it's about the journey, not the destination. Right now, I am 23, I have no job, I have no friends, I have no partner, I'm broke. However, as much as I want success, I still see the beauty in my current situation, because it's exactly the climb, the grind, the chasing of my dream every day. That is what makes me feel fulfilled, not the destination. For example, every time I've achieved a fitness goal, I still felt empty, because then it was about, okay, can I get bigger? I'm still not big enough. But it was the amount of times I got my steps in to reach that goal, all the weights I lifted to achieve that goal in the first place, that actually gave me the fulfillment. And I think that's why Mihawk is the greatest depiction of ambition, because it's so realistic. You don't need to speedrun your goals, just enjoy the process. So don't worry if you're behind in life. You are exactly where you need to be. Take your time, enjoy the journey. Like, I do this YouTube thing for the love of the game. Sure, I want to get big, but it's not like I actually believe that if I got like 1 trillion subscribers that I'm going to be super duper happy. No, I'm just going to see the next goal because I'm bored like Mihawk. Mihawk proves that ambition is overrated. And honestly, I can see Zoro achieving his dream and being just like Mihawk, completely bored without a good challenge, roaming around the seas, maybe not destroying random fleets, but definitely depressed. Zoro literally spends most of his time training, but if he's the world's greatest swordsman, what does he have to train for anymore? There's nothing to work towards anymore, and without a purpose you become depressed. Zoro will be reflecting on the times where he wasn't the world's greatest and he was climbing towards that goal. Those were the peak times for him. And I just find Mihawk's depiction of ambition so fascinating, because One Piece is a series where ambition is put on a pedestal, yet Mihawk tells you the harsh reality of it. But what do you guys think? Definitely comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely like this one over here. And massive thank you to my members, Cats Aimer Family, Uso Timor and Mr. Bushido 56, and I will see you there.